Hey, 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 lovely nobodies. I am going live. Are we going? Come in, everybody. I don't know how many of you guys are coming in tonight, but we're just going to get into this Saturday night session. So, first of all, you guys, I was compelled by Spirit tonight to go online, and literally, I was hearing Saturday Night Live. And I don't have any rights to the copyright for that show. That is that show. But it's almost like we need to go live with the collective tonight. And I don't even know who this video is going to reach, but I trust that it's going to hopefully reach those that it needs to reach. So, really quickly, hi to all of my beautiful, lovely nobodies, all of you who just trust your intuition, who just know what you know without knowing how you know it, but you trust what it is that comes in from spirit, whatever you believe in, that comes in from source, those little spidey senses that you have. Bless you all. I love you all. I appreciate you all. To my collective who has been with me since day one, hello to all of you. I love you all. I support you all. I pray for you all a lot. I am very interested in all of your growth. I've been reading a lot of you guys, and I can just tell that so many things are changing in your lives right now. So much is happening, so many moving parts. So I'm just proud of each and every one of you. Again, I do not know who is going to come in on this live stream, and honestly, I don't think that I came for clout in any way. I just feel like Spirit has a lot that Spirit wants to say. So we're going to just see what happens. This honestly is our first live. So this is our first live stream for this channel. And we'll just see how it goes. I don't have any script. I'm still working on my office right now, so it's kind of blank. I'm putting pictures up. There's a lot that I have going on in this office, but I'm making it beautiful. There's a lot of pink in here right now, so I feel like I'm in my super feminine energy right now. So that might resonate with some of you guys who are tapping into your pink and your feminine energy in your lives right now. I even got my pink Versace sitting on my desk right here. Just to remind me, like, girl, femininity, I think that's how you say it. It's sexy. It's beautiful. It's sensual. It makes you feel confident. So there's something about the color pink in my life right now, and I'm really flowing with it because pink is the color that I hated before. I don't know about you guys, but I felt the need to share that. I wanted to say really quickly, guys, if you do not already subscribe to this channel, click subscribe to our channel. So many things I've been working on, so many things that I've been studying, so many things that I've been learning, so many things that I've been participating in that has just grown my gift a lot. And I'm excited to share a lot, especially in 2024, because it's the year of the 8, the year of the attainment, the year of the fulfillment, the year of things coming to fruition is upon us. So I'm very excited for 2024. For this collective, what we have coming towards you guys. I'm excited because I know that a lot of you have, again, a lot of moving parts in your life and totally did in 2023. This year has been about a lot of changes. A lot of you have tapped into your spirituality way more. A lot of you have tapped into your inner child way more. A lot of you guys have found yourself. Through challenges or through going through situations that were trying, and it's almost like you realize your potential. It's almost like a lot of you guys, I feel like you have fought your way out of either a belief system, a relationship, a horrible job, a horrible marriage, maybe whatever it is that you've worked your way through this year. It taught you a lot about yourself, so kudos to you. I appreciate all of your courage, right, to go through that. And some of you went through it completely alone. I know a lot this year that I went through completely alone, a lot of inner that I had to do and go through completely alone. But yeah, so subscribe to this channel, guys. Like this channel. And share it with people that you feel these messages might resonate with. I don't know, again, who's coming into this reading, but I'm just going to go. So really quickly, readings next year are going to go up, guys. So if you want to get readings from me in December, reach out to me. My calendar, I have some openings left for the month of December. December. My schedule is super full right now. I'm super booked and busy. I actually just left a psychic fair today, so super busy. But if you want a reading from me, reach out to me. My information will be in the description box of this video, as well as in the about section of my channel. You can follow us on Instagram at Lovely Nobody, and you guys know it's LOVELYKNOWbody. So know that. Also, what else do we have? Is there something I'm forgetting? Yes, readings currently. They are $33 for 33 minutes, $66 for 66 minutes. Most of you guys always go over 30 minutes. I really haven't been doing half an hour readings because they just always go over, or people buy more time for me. So if you want to get a reading from me, nonetheless, reach out to me. I'm also doing couples readings, $100 for 66 minutes, and that is through the end of 2023. Okay, 2024 readings will go up, but you'll see that information posted on my Instagram. I'm going to figure out a way to post it out. I don't know if I'm going to do it through a story or a post. And then as in the about section of my channel and in the description box of each video that I post, you'll be able to see the rates. But I'm just going to get into this reading and see what Saturday night has for us, guys. So I titled this video Saturday Night with the Ancestors, Saturday Night Live with the Ancestors. Because again, I was driving, literally, I told you guys I had a psychic fair earlier today. It was super phenomenal. It went great like it always does. And on the way home, I was getting a lot of downloads, a lot of energy was still coming in, and I was gonna go do something else tonight. But then something said, you need to go live. And I'm like, live? I've never even done a live. But they wanted me to go live tonight. So, hey, y'all, I'm here. We're going to just jump into this reading and see what happens, see what comes through. I don't know how long this is going to be, but you guys know I'm not super honed in on things being short and quick. I just want you guys to get what you need to get from this reading, take what you need to take from it, and hopefully we, the gang, right? God, the divine, our ancestors, those that pull up for us from the light with all of their glory, with all of their majesty, with all of their inner knowing, with all of their knowledge, with all of their codes to the universe, with all of their keys that unlock doors of information, right? With all their little golden nuggets that they give us. Let's see what we got. All right, so spirits of the highest white light, please come into this reading. Please come into this reading, spirit. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit. And we'll see what we have coming in. Guys, we know right now, first of all, I'm doing this reading with the Rider-Waite deck. So if you guys are into tarot, Rider-Waite is a very good deck. We may or may not need to clarify this deck, but if we do, we're going to use the Light Seers to clarify. These are two great decks if you guys are interested in tarot. Tarot is a very useful and resourceful tool for just getting maybe clarification on messages, on decisions, on choices, on things that you feel, you know, or feel that is coming in from spirit. It's a good way to confirm a lot of things. A lot of times tarot might show us what's coming towards us before it even comes towards us. So I say resourceful because it's great to have inner information. It's great to have information about something that hasn't come towards me yet, because that means I have the power to change what that might be, how that might come towards me, how it might affect me, how that might play out in my life. In like beforehand knowledge is always good. I know people feel different ways about tarot, and I think that has a lot to do with, religion and other things, but it is a very good way to really tap in. So definitely, if you are interested in it, if you are not very familiar, you can reach out to me and I can share what I know about tarot. I don't know if you guys already watch other tarot readers, but feel free to watch other readers as well, because I feel like when you start to watch multiple people, information may just start to make sense a little more, or you get clarification. It's almost like going to a doctor and getting a diagnosis, right? The diagnosis for me in this scenario will be like the download, the little spidey sense that you felt spirit was telling you, and it's almost like getting a second opinion, right? watching one of these videos is a second opinion. Then you might watch another video and it's like very similar information, because for the most part, energy, it's very much on a level field. So I feel like for me personally, I'm a Pisces. So I watch a lot of Pisces readings. And I know that a lot of the readers that are on YouTube, some of them don't even know who each other are. But I watch their readings and a lot of the information is super similar. It's very parallel. So reading energy is not as complicated as we choose to make it. But if you're interested, reach out to me if you want to get, whatever knowledge I have. But let's get into it, okay? Let's get to it and see what Spirit has for the collective. Guys, take these messages as they resonate. Do not make a story fit for you that does not, right? Leave what does not resonate with you for the next person. Time is very fluid, so these messages may apply to past, present, or future energy for you. So let's see. Gang, what do you have for these beautiful, lovely KNOWbodies for tonight, for our Saturday night reading? Okay, what do we have? Let's stop right there. Ooh. Okay. All right, really quickly, let's show these cards to you guys. You guys got the Knight of Swords. We got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. We got the Three of Cups in the reverse. We got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We got the High Priestess in the reverse. All right, so this is collective reading. So just the overall energy of you guys, of the people who will receive and watch this video and it resonate with them. Hugely, I see there is I feel like there's this energy here, lovely nobodies, to where there's an energy of, and I just heard untogetherness. I do feel like there is a group of people, a friendship, a relationship, a partnership, to where I feel like someone here very much wants to come in and they want to speak to you. They want to have a conversation with you. They want to see you. They want to talk to you. But I feel like this is after you guys had some type of issue. And I feel like there was a conversation here with one or more parties. And this is what I feel. I feel like someone knows that they either went too far with what they said. Someone kind of wants to double back on how they made a person feel through their actions or what they said or what they didn't say. So this could have been lies. This could have been deceit. I do feel like there's someone here that found something out about someone. And it's like the moment I found out, it's like I was upset, but I was more upset that I saw it coming the whole time. Like someone is like upset with themselves here because they knew that who they were dealing with. So you knew who you were dealing with was either lying about something, maybe had a third party situation, maybe was not as committed to you about a thing or a situation as they purported to be, or that they made themselves to look like they would be, right? And it's almost like you felt for a very long time that this person was not being honest, that this person was not being true, that this person was not, I guess, who they say they were in a situation. And it's almost like, but someone decided to play along. And I'm not going to say, I just heard play along. So what I feel is like some of you played along because you wanted to either catch this person in a lie or you didn't trust your intuition. So you wanted to actually see if, I guess, the lie, the deceit, whatever this trickery is, would come to fruition. And it did. But I feel like when you did that, you didn't realize how much it would annoy you, affect you, and even on some levels, for some of you, it hurt you. Okay. So very heavily, there's the energy of someone here who had somebody that did them dirty. And someone saw it coming. You saw it coming and you didn't choose to trust yourself in walking away then. You didn't choose to trust yourself in stopping to dealing with that person, those energies, whatever the situation is. Someone chose to not separate themselves from it and then quickly found out that what they felt the whole time was truly what it was. Um, So for those of you out there who are going through this, I would say somebody is kind of beating themselves up for not cutting somebody off before they did. But I guess this is what it took for you to see, first of all, about yourself, that first you gave grace, maybe when grace shouldn't have been given to someone in your energy. I feel like you have love for this person. There is love between you and this person. However, I feel that all of the mistrust, the deception between the two of you has caused like the love to dwindle. And that ultimately either is putting you in the energy of no longer dealing with this person, no longer communicating with this person. Um, I feel like if this person is in a current relationship with you, or if you are living with this person, I do feel like you're giving them hugely the cold shoulder right now. You're not talking to them. You're not even really acknowledging them. But they definitely want to speak. I feel like they want to come in and they want to say a lot. What I will say about this Knight of Swords, this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We got Pisces here, heavy, Cancer, Scorpio. Those are the signs here. So we got air and we have water here. So I do feel like, guys, for some of you, this situation had you like so underwater in emotion and feeling. This it's like the energy of someone cutting off someone's life source. You know, almost like this person drowned you, either with their, it's like an overwhelm of like information about someone's lies, someone's deception, someone, for some of you like cracked open a door to peek and find out what was going on with the situation or with the person, and you found much more than you intended to find out, and that even has some of you totally in your feels, and a lot of you are not really wanting to deal with anyone right now. A few of you are in this energy currently to where it's like you really don't trust a lot, because first of all, maybe through past experiences is why you feel that way, but definitely in this situation, you don't trust because you gave your love, you gave your honesty, you gave your trust, you gave your nurturing to someone who kind of manipulated you in a way. But I do feel like you knew that this person was manipulating you also. And maybe you chose to keep them in your energy. Maybe you chose to still talk to them, be with them, be their friend, be around them. I'm just bringing in as many intuitive messages as I can before I start to clarify these cards. I do feel like, okay, one of the people in this situation, lovely nobody's, and again, you know me, I give puzzle pieces. I tell you guys what I have coming in. You guys have to put the pieces together. So, right, you have to figure out who are the players. Who is this person? Who is that person? But what I do feel is that someone in the past, or maybe one of these people that is in this reading, there's someone that very much acted like they knew how to communicate love properly, acted like they knew how to either treat a woman or a man, acted like, or however you identify, acted like they were, I just heard the creme de la creme. And it's like, I feel like a person that thought that they had so much to offer. So, or, acted like, said that they had so much to offer, so much to give. Oh yeah, I know how to, take care of my person in a relationship. I know exactly what my person needs. And it's like, it was total BS. This person did not really show up in the way that they presented themselves. So a lot of you guys have been, I feel like, going around, maybe some of you have been going around in circles with a person who is not who they say they are. First of all, we got two knights on the table. So it's very fast moving, very impulsive in a way energy, very young and very overzealous in a way, right? So I feel like somebody, when it comes to the Knight of Swords, this could be someone, just looking at it with these other cards, it could be someone that I just heard fix it till we make it. It's almost like if this person was dealing with, I'm just going to apply this to business because business is what they're showing me a business example. It's like this person is in a boardroom with a bunch of people and they're having a meeting and they're like, Tim, can you tell us about, the prospects for this and this and that? Tim gets up and he gives this whole fucking spiel. And Tim has no idea. He's not confident. He does not know what he's talking about, but he doesn't act like he does. You know what I'm saying? He fakes it until he makes it. He says a lot of words that sound good. He says a lot of information that fits what they're talking about. But first of all, he has no real knowledge about what he's saying. He just maybe heard other people saying it. And then on top of that, he's not super confident in what he's saying. He's more confident in his gift of manipulation, right? So I'm getting this person here that doesn't have a hard time at all manipulating people with what they say, okay? I also feel like there's someone here that there's also this energy of someone here that totally misses hanging out with you, going out with you, seeing you, being around you. But I do feel like it's like someone was more into, I feel like there's someone here that was much more into the right here and the right now instead of like the what will be. Meaning, I don't feel like there was a person who was super committal here, someone that was very honed in on standing on their word, being consistent, applying the way that they move, they act, they think, they feel, and they do, like towards longevity purposes or for longevity purposes. It's almost like this person is for the moment. That's the what I wanted to say. This person is very for the moment here. There's someone that's very for the moment, and it's like from day to day almost. And this could be, and I just as soon as I'm saying from day to day almost, it's like this person could change who they are. So almost like this shapeshifter type of energy, a person that can be who they need to be for the moment for whatever situation I'm in, but quickly I can change to something else. So in a way, for some of you guys, you don't really know the person you are dealing with. You don't really like fully understand who they are because they always showed you something, or they always showed you a different side of themselves. So it's almost like they've shown you so much that you don't even know what part of them to believe. This person lies a lot. It's a very deceptive energy. This person is not very forthcoming, and when I am giving you information, you have to almost like check and recheck that information. Even when I just said check and recheck, it gives me that someone here watching might be a teacher. So if you are a teacher, maybe this message is for you. Check, like, because teachers grade papers and check papers, so it just made me think of that. Um, let's see what else intuitively I feel. I also feel like this person, and this is for the lovely nobody, I feel the person who allows, gave someone, right, the keys to manipulating them. So for those of you who shied away, who turned your back, who turned a blind eye to what was really going on and said, "Oh, I'm going to give this person a chance because I love them." Oh, well, maybe I'm tripping because maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, or maybe this and that. And this could all of that mind chatter that you have or had is literally due to, I feel like when you dealt with this person, they maybe almost gaslighting you into feeling like, why would you even think that? Why are you so insecure? Or, I would never do something like that. I could never. This can be a person that maybe even when they have conversations about an issue, they're like, I would never do that. I would never be a person that does that, but then they do it. They do it. It's like they scoff at the idea of someone doing something, like that, whatever it may be, but they do it. Okay, so this person was very much a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of energy. This is like not what you see is not what you get, right? It's not. But you knew that. Someone here, they knew that, and they still chose again to be someone's friend, to be someone's lover, to not let them go, to not cut them off. And I feel like if that resonates with you, lovely nobody, I feel like you really need to address. You need to address what you consider love, what you identify as love in your life. Have we spent a lot of our life dealing with, toxic love or toxic relationships, or people in toxic relationships that, you know, didn't show love properly, right? Who functioned in dysfunction? Have we dealt with a lot of people like that? Because the only reason why someone is doing this whole like ignoring their intuition, is because you were taught this by someone. You experienced this in another season in your life, on another journey of your life. This could have been your inner child journey that you were on when you saw this first. This could be in a past relationship that you have had in your life. But there's definitely a lot of emotional history that's tied to why one would allow someone who is fooling us, manipulating us, pulling the wool over our eyes, and bamboozling us. How many more examples can I give? It's almost like, why would you allow that to happen? It has to be something that's deeply rooted within, right? That we haven't maybe touched how we should, that maybe we haven't tackled and shined a light on. You guys know this is my flashlight. Shined a light on like we should. And I feel like this time it might have gotten the best of us. Now, for some of you, you acting like it doesn't affect you, it doesn't bother you. But when no one's looking, when no one's watching, I just heard that, who is this, Kevin Hart? When he did a comedy show and he was like, he's gonna cry in the car. You cry when no one's looking. It saddens you when no one's around. Because I feel like maybe for the people who are around you, you feel like you need to be strong. Maybe you feel like you need to, hold a brave face. Some of you are men, and maybe some of you feel like, I don't want to appear to be as hurt as I am about this situation. Now, in the middle of all these cards, because there's 5 cards here, third card is the one that lands in the middle, 2 cards on each side, okay? The one in the middle is 3 of Cups in reverse. So I do feel like there is someone here who possibly put someone in a third party situation. And if that is so, I feel like they put someone in a third party situation with someone that they already knew, someone who was an ex, possibly someone who they had past love for. I definitely feel that here. A lot of the cards I'm looking at, most of the biggest color, or the color that is the most on these cards, is blue. Look at this. A lot of blue. So I do feel like there's something here that has you maybe super down. Maybe something here that has you on a lower vibration than you want to be right now. And that's okay. But I think what we really need to do is recognize it, because, again, I feel like for some of y'all, that blue energy that you have is literally more towards yourself than it is towards this person. It's like, I can't even be mad because I let them do that thing. I waited for them to do it. I watched. It's like some of you manifested. I'm not going to say you manifest. I'm not excusing what your person did, but some of you manifested this energy coming towards you because it was like somebody here just really wanted to see for themselves. Okay, guys, be careful with that type of energy, because a lot of times at the moment, right, that you feel like you got to do the see for yourself thing, right? The snooping, the investigating, and all that. That moment right there solidifies, right, that you need to separate yourself from that energy. The moment that you feel like you need to investigate something about your person, it immediately speaks, I do not trust them, right? I don't have trust for them. Their actions are questionable. And it's like it's like then someone's intuition was telling them, like, girl, guy, this ain't the one, this ain't it. They got you feeling like you need to be Inspector Gadget right now. They got you feeling like you need to be Columbo right now. Some of you might even, put your shoes and your clothes and your jacket on in the middle of the night to go find out where someone was, right? Anything that has you in that type of energy, guys, you need to leave it alone. You must, for your own soul's growth, detach from those type of energies. So it's almost like spirit watched you tell yourself, I know that this is going on, but I'm gonna still wait and see what happens. I'm gonna still sign up for the class. I'm gonna still, and you found out quickly that what you knew was, and now you heard about it. Now, I'm not saying it should hurt less, but what I'm saying is I can understand why someone here is kind of kicking themselves a little bit. And it's because I feel like someone knows that Is this Keisha Cole playing in my head? There's a song playing in my head called I Should Have Cheated. All right. For some of you, that song is playing in my head. I think that's Keisha Cole. Possibly. Guys, don't quote me on that. I don't have rights to that song. But there's someone here that like I should have cheated. So it's like some of you, for some of you, maybe one or two of you, maybe your person did put you in a third party situation, but it was after, well, you finding out how you, to the extent, right? After the fact, it's like you are like, even though I knew this, or that, I didn't realize it was this much or for this long or whatever you found out. It's like has you in this energy of like, I should have cheated on them a long time ago, right? It's almost like somebody feels like they wasted their time on a level with someone. Let's clarify these cards. We're going to clarify these cards. Saturday Night Live with our ancestors. Guys, for a lot of you, if any of this resonates, and I'll tell a lot of my clients, this is one of the hugest ways for you to see, know, and realize and reassure yourself that spirit is with you. Spirit is around you. They want to help you in life. They want to be able to help you create the path, the life that you want, the journey that you choose for yourself. They want to help you to create that. And I think a lot of times, just like this high priestess energy right here in the reverse, we choose to not trust what's coming in. We choose to not believe, grasp, and kind of like delve into these downloads that we get. A lot of us get a lot of downloads, right? We get a lot of little spiritual senses, these spiritual knowings. You'll hear a song and you're just like, why is that song speaking to me so much? Why is that line in that song speaking to me so much? A lot of times the spirit sending you a message in. Some of your dreams have been super vivid. So that's another way to know that spirit might be really trying to get a message across to you or work with you, okay? Knight of Swords is here. This Knight of Swords, somebody wants to come in hot and heavy and have a conversation with you. They want to talk to you. Maybe they want to finesse you a little bit more, but they definitely want to come in. It's very impulsive energy that I feel coming in. So let's see. What is that Knight of Swords coming in with? What is the Knight of Swords there? Okay. This person wants to talk to you. I don't know if you want to talk to them yet, loving nobody, because there's huge energy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords reverse. It's like, I don't even know if I want to entertain your conversation because I feel like you're going to lie. I don't even want to really talk to you because I feel like you're going to lie. I do feel like for some of you, somebody very much, I was about to say sorry for what they did, but spirit kind of like, somebody very much wants to recover from what they did, what was said. But I feel like this person coming in, I feel like they're choosing what they want to say to you. And this is what I mean by that. I feel like somebody wants to come in and they want to talk to you, but they don't want to tell you everything. That's just how I feel. I feel like they do not want to tell you everything. Even the snake on this card, on this Seven of Cups card, it kind of grabs me. You see that snake at the bottom? It's like this energy of someone literally sitting there trying to figure out, like, because the Ace of Swords in reverse is like not having clarity, or it's literally a lie, right? I'm not saying this person is trying to concoct how to lie to you. I feel like they're trying to phrase, word what they want to say without disclosing everything that they need to disclose. So for some of you, I'm trying to get this camera right. There we go. So for some of you, I feel like you want to get to the bottom of something. You want to know something. There is something that you need to hear from your person. Maybe it's the truth. Maybe it's information that you've been waiting to hear from them. But I do feel like somebody's trying to figure out how to come towards you, but they're not coming with what you want. That's what I feel. I feel like somebody is not coming in with the complete truth. Oh, I just heard the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So, me God. I don't know if somebody has a court case going on right now, but that could be very possible. Maybe that's why I just said that. So maybe some of you have to go to court. Maybe some of you have to testify. Maybe some of you have to get a lawyer for some type of legal situation. Possibly. Some of lawyers, judges, so it gives me, maybe there's someone here that feels like super judged in a situation, and that's why they lied, or that's why they did what they did. This could be a person that judged you incorrectly, right? Because I feel like there is someone here that thought that someone was just gonna keep letting them back in, keep taking them back. somebody thought that someone was just not gonna like put a pause on this whole situation. But I feel like, and even for you, lovely nobody, if this is you with this cups energy, I do feel like even now you're considering talking to that person, going back towards that person, allowing that person to come back in. And if this is you, this is your warning. Do not go back until you are ready to deal with this conversation, because this person that is coming in is not coming in with the complete truth. So if we're not fully like, working on our healing, and if we're not fully working on our discernment, if we're not fully working on our free will, because someone's free will kept them from walking away from something to begin with, right? So it's almost like you want to be in this energy of wholeness, of standing in one's own power before you entertain this conversation with this person, because if not, you're going to be so quick to entertain what they're saying. You're going to be so quick possibly to honestly second guess yourself. Just from looking at the card, it's like somebody will turn your words around. Like I'm getting very quickly like somebody that flips what someone says on them. This person is a gaslighter. It's like a narcissistic, like gaslighting energy, right? So they might come in and they may be like, this person could admit to doing some things, but then say, well, if you had done da 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 da, then I never would have did that, right? If you did it da 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 da, I would have. Listen, perfect example, because Spirit is showing me one of my exes, and one of my exes, this person one time literally told me after they cheated on me, like, well, it was because I wasn't getting like the attention from you, or I can't even remember what the hell it was, but it was something to the effect of like blaming me for you cheating on me, right? I get that energy from this person, which is just delusional. But here's the thing, because at that time I wasn't completely where I am now. I was at Hills many, many, many years ago. It almost made me feel like, oh my God, I believe that. Like, I am why they hurt me. I am why they cheated on me. It's like, that is just not true. It's bullshit, right? It's bullshit when a person tells you that they did something horrible to you because of something that you did, right? That's just no excuse, okay? So that's what I'm trying to say. I get a very fast talker that kind of hurts people, but then when they hurt people, it's like, I know I hurt you, but this is why. You did what you did. You said what you said. So that's why I had to go cheat on you or do something like that. Whatever this is adverse that they did to you or said to you, it's why. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups in the reverse. All right. Knight of Cups in the reverse wants to come in with that romance, but they not confident. And I feel like you cut them off, and you cutting them off, lovely nobody, has kind of hurt their ego a little bit. Why? Because you didn't do it before. Why? Because you always took them back before. Right? So that's why their ego is like a little bit bruised right now. It kind of like affects them that you don't just take their word for it anymore. This bothers this person. Okay. Saturday Night Live with the Ancestors. What you got with this Knight of Cups? That was a lot of cards. I'm gonna put them back. Why is this Knight of Cups here? Okay. Told you. Look at them. Just feeling just idiotic for how they did you, for how they treated you, what they said to you, and the fact that you will not come towards them. Because look at this Page of Pentacles. You got the Page of Pentacles and you got the Five of Swords here. And what this is like this energy of someone knows, first of all, lovely nobody, that you really did. I feel like someone knows that you offered them like your hand, right? You really wanted to work with this person. You really wanted things to be good between the two of you. You really wanted you guys to maybe grow on a level together. But I feel like someone knows that they had a lot of someone's belief system, first of all, because I'm telling you, there's someone here that 100% cheated on their person. There's someone that 100% went towards someone else, and they know that what they did was wrong. It's like, even when I did it, I knew that I was wrong. But I think that somebody was not or is not in the energy of like acknowledging and accepting their behavior, right? Acknowledging and accepting the things that they do that they're detrimental, like the things that you do hurt people. And I feel like maybe before now, this person really didn't realize it, or they weren't really interested in how they hurt another person. Now, if that resonates with you, then that just truly means, because there is a page here, that this person has had this behavior since they were a child, since their younger years, since they were young, meaning that they saw a lot of people maybe growing up and had a lot of experiences with the people that maybe raised them. Not really taking responsibility for the things that they did to hurt people. Maybe someone hurt this person that hurt you, and they never took responsibility for hurting, that person. It's no excuse at all. I'm just getting what I feel from this card. What I feel from this card is that ever since I've been young, I've done this to people, but it's because it's been always done to me. So it's almost like someone treating someone like they were treated. I do feel like somebody is very sorry and very remorseful for what they did, but lovely nobody, I feel like you're just in this energy of I don't have time to like even entertain again a conversation with someone that is only going to feed me like lies, that kind of breadcrumb me. This is like stalemate energy. This is like a person that gives a little but doesn't give a lot, right? It's a page. So again, I feel like when it comes to information, this person told someone what they thought someone wanted to hear. Someone told someone what they thought would allow a person to see them in a better light, right? To think greatly or higher of them. And it just wasn't true. And I feel like this person quickly realized that they could not, I guess, pull the wool over your eyes again. So for a lot of you, I do feel like there's this energy of someone from your past. Again, it's Mercury retrograde right now. So a lot of things that maybe are not closed out or tied up from our past, exes, past situations, things that we did not close out in the past. It's very a good chance that these people might be coming towards you guys. Now, I definitely feel like for someone here, there is someone that does want to come and offer an apology, right? You guys will have free will as to whether you receive or take this person's apology or not. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to have a hard time taking their apology because they lied to you so much. They've lied to you so much. There's so many lies here. And I feel like there's been many times in the past where you kind of like, when they told you the lie, because this is right under this card, when they told you the lie, it's like you in your mind were just like, none of this doesn't make sense. None of it adds up. I'm trying to figure out. And the crazy thing about this person, they knew that they could get you like that. This was the kind of person that would send you on a wild goose chase. We're just trying to figure out what the hell they were even trying to tell you, right? This person was like a trickster with words for sure. So if that makes sense to you, just understand you have free will. But I feel like for some of you guys have not, again, healed yourself enough to be able to deal with this liar that's coming back in, because a lot of you guys will have the propensity to go back towards this person, be their friend again, be their lover again, allow them back into your house again, allow them back into your good graces again. It's like this back end energy. So be careful with that, right? Again, you guys have free will, but just what I'm seeing here is that there's a betrayal, lies and deceit, and it had a lot to do with the third party. Like 100% had a lot to do with the third party. So for some of you, you've gone through cheating multiple times with your person. I see that here for at least a couple of you. Somebody has gone through cheating either in multiple relationships or with the same person multiple times, and you took them back, okay? Three of Cups is in the reverse here. Why is the Three of Cups here? Ooh. Three cards try to come out. King of Wands. Playa, right? King of Wands here. The Justice card is here. Karma. And the Strength in reverse is here. So there is a Leo here in your energy, or there's a Leo watching or that will watch this video. If there's a Leo here at all, I do feel like there is this energy of someone who, child, you're somebody's weakness, lovely nobody. You're truly somebody's weakness. Somebody's weakness is also multiple people being in their life. Somebody's weakness is also them dealing with multiple energies at once, okay? I do feel like this Karma card landed right beside this Five of Swords. So someone has truly already gotten back what they gave you. Someone is already going through their karma. They're already dealing with their karma. Karma is coming for someone right now in the immediate, I feel. And if it hasn't, it's definitely coming. And I feel like maybe that might be another reason why this energy might be trying to come towards you. Lovely nobodies, because somebody could be dealing with karma in their life, and that karma, they know part of it could be tied to what they did to you, or how they did you, what they said to you, what they didn't say, the information they did not disclose. But I do feel like when it comes to Strength in the reverse, and when it comes to Three of Cups, it's like when it comes to third parties and when it comes to me entertaining multiple energies, I'm mad weak in that area. I am mad weak in that area. This person could also drink a lot, a lot, a lot. So this could be the energy of someone that drinks a lot. And when they drink, they do dumb things with multiple people. Okay, and that's the energy that I feel here. I do feel like that somebody knows that this behavior gets them nowhere, because I feel like, again, whoever this is, remember earlier I just said I feel like someone's dealt with this energy like since they've been young, since they've been a child. So I do feel like somebody does realize, like, when nobody's looking. You remember earlier when I said they're gonna cry in the car? It's like when no one's looking and when no one's around, somebody literally thinks like, I need to get my shit together. I'm too old for this. I'm too over this. I'm still doing the same shit I was doing way back in the day when I was 20 and 25. And it's like, it's getting me nowhere. Okay. So somebody is really feeling the feels of I guess, the aftershocks, the aftermath of their player energy, their player ways. Because somebody, again, this is very manipulative towards you, lovely nobody. I do think this person cares for you, right? I feel like they have a lot of care for you, but I feel like there is a very passionate energy to this person. And I said that earlier. I feel like somebody was more about for the moment, for the right now. And this fire energy kind of confirms that. Very impulsive, very passionate, very fiery. Fires go out though, right? Candle is only gonna stay lit for so long. You can hold a lighter and flick a lighter, and you're only gonna be able to hold it for so long before that fuel goes out. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's someone that had a need to feed their fire, and I feel like for some of you, it was through multiple energies. All right, now for the few of you who were in the relationship with the same person and you kept taking them back and going back and going back and going back, I feel like the reason why is because I'm gonna be real. It's how this person looks. It's how this person was in bed. It's how this person was very good at the finesse. I already told you that this person would like turn someone's yes into no, fake it to make it. This person would lie about information when they really didn't know like what they were saying or what they were talking about. It's the kind of person that is very, sometimes can be very overconfident in a way. The King of Wands is a very confident energy, stands in his power very much. But when it comes to the strength in reverse with this King of Wands and that Three of Cups, it just lets me know women are my weakness or men are my weakness. Like, passion is this person's weakness. And I think you know that about your person, lovely nobody. You 100% know it. Now, are they trying to change? I'm not saying that they're not trying to change. They could be trying to change, but I do feel like there's somebody here that feels like they get more attention from being unhealed than they do from being healed. And they would rather just keep it that way, right? Because if I'm healed, I don't get attention. If I'm healed, nobody talks to me. But if I'm unhealed, I can take my problems to people and kind of wiggle my way in. If I'm unhealed and I got all this toxic energy around me, I can reach out to people who will tell me what I want to hear. It's like this person needs their ego fed, okay? So that could be another reason why you decided to detach from this person, lovely nobody. Why is this Seven of Swords here? This deceit, this lying energy, this energy of manipulation and manipulating you for sure when it came to other people, right? So if this person didn't cheat on you or somebody, have a third party situation, it was either something, an energy, a person, a thing was between you and them, right? Maybe it was their job. Maybe it was their kids. Maybe it was their parents. Maybe it was like a toxic friend. I just heard somebody has fickle friends. Fickle friends. And again, I just burped for like the third time during this reading. So I don't know if somebody has acid reflux that's watching, but I just heard acid reflux as well. So if you got acid reflux, look at it, get looked at, figure out what you're eating that maybe gives you that, because I just heard acid reflux. Back to what I was saying. I feel like there is someone here that, again, want to talk to you, want to see you. I don't want to tell you everything though. I don't want to tell you everything. Why is it Seven of Swords here? Page of Cups in reverse. So you got 2 pages you got 2 pages and 2 nights in your reading. So first of all, lovely nobody's coming to you on Queen or King energy. So we have to recognize that right now. Nobody is coming in this reading other than this King of Wands, and even he is not as confident as he should be. Everybody else is like nights and pages in your reading. So I do feel like there's a lot of young, immature energy. It could be seemingly in a way, but the Magician and the Page of Cups, okay, in reverse. somebody was very manipulative. So for some of you, someone here, gives me Gemini now, like a Gemini possibly is here or tied to you, loving nobody. Somebody very much manipulated this situation with you. Almost like if someone was cheating, right, or doing something adverse in the relationship between the two of you, someone planned it out. They were very strategic, right? This is the kind of person that I will send a text message to the third party and I'm going to delete it immediately because nobody will know anything. Or I'm going to have their name in my phone as a different person. Or I'm going to tell someone that I'm going here, but I'm going there, right? There's a lot of strategic concocting of deceit. And I do feel like it played with your emotions and your feelings a lot. And I feel like even lovely nobody, if you would have caught this person on it, they would have again gaslit you and said, like, oh my God, you're so, what is the word? You're so insecure, or you're so this, or you're so that. But it's like you weren't being insecure. Like some of you guys can read your person for the gods, and this person always tried to make you feel like you were either dumb or that you didn't know what you were talking about, but you knew the whole time, because I told you the high priestess is what we end with in the reverse. This person, I just heard this person will say whatever. It's like they'll lie you right out of your jaws. I just heard that, and I don't even say the word jaws, so I don't know who resonates with that word. But it's like someone that will just say what they need to say for the moment, but they know that at the end of them saying all of their begging, all of their crying, all of their baby might allow, maybe in the past, had you ended up back in bed with them or back in their good graces or back in whatever. But I think that now you realize that the entire time this person was exactly who you knew that they were: a liar, a manipulator, a cheater, a deceiver. And I feel like this person has lived their life this way. Truly, they've lived their life this way. So I feel like one thing that the ancestors want you to know, lovely nobody, is first of all, for your next journey in life, your next relationship, I feel like it's very it behooves you in a way to do your due diligence in really getting back to your place of center, your place of alignment, the place to where you feel, you think, you taste, you say, whatever it is, all of your senses, right? You know them 100%. And I feel like that's going to come through spending a lot of time with you, figuring out what you like, what you want to do, the decisions that you want to make, and really aligning with source yourself. Learning the own voice of God to you and learning your own voice to you. And then once you do that, the moment, right, that anything or anyone comes into your energy that is just not in alignment or knocks you out of alignment to where you were when you were in alignment, they lying. They doing something. They lying. They cheating. They're being deceptive. They're doing something, right? So I do feel like for some of you, you really have to get yourself to a place of where you realize and understand and walk in the knowing that being alone is okay. Retreating and stepping back out of a situation is okay sometimes, because sometimes we're not able to see something while we're in it. For some of you, you definitely saw it. But I do feel like you guys have been allowing yourself to be manipulated by people, by energies that I feel like some of you guys didn't trust this person from the very beginning. So if you guys have been in a relationship with someone for a while or dealing with someone for a while, it's like they showed you a long time ago who they were. They showed you a long time ago that they were deceptive. They showed you a long time ago that they couldn't be trusted, but we still chose to kind of deal with them. Be around them, be their friend, go hang out with them, go to parties with them, whatever this is that we still chose to do. It's like part of this is the universe telling you, you get what you get. And it's not in a snide way. It's not in a negative way at all. Spirit wants us all to be able to understand the effects of our actions. And sometimes that comes, especially when someone here knew what to do, knew what was their purpose. Like in this situation with this person, it's almost like somebody knew that they needed to stop being someone's friend. Someone knew that they needed to leave a relationship. Someone knew that they needed to leave a shitty boss because you're a shitty job, because your boss was super toxic, something like that. It's like whatever someone knew in their soul, they did not act on it, right? So we can't just walk through life right? Making these types of choices and decisions, or not making those choices and decisions that we should, and then think that the universe is still going to give us what we want. It's like, no, I need you to take your karma, right? For what you did, what you said, what you didn't do, what you didn't walk away from, because we watched you check yourself when you saw them do it. We watched you check you when it happened. And we heard you tell yourself, and some of you told them, right? The universe, your ancestors, some of you told them, I don't like this. I think they lying, but you didn't act on it, right? So why would you not get karma, right? And I know that sounds kind of harsh, but that is a reality of to frequency. That is a reality to vibration. That is a reality to karma, right? Karma energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred, right? So the same energy that you took and said, I don't want to protect myself, right? I don't want to protect my inner child. I don't want better for myself. Because at the same moment that you told yourself someone was lying to you, and that someone was deceiving you, and that someone was either cheating on you or doing whatever that they did, in the same breath, you also told the universe, and you told spirit, and you told the inner you, it's okay. We can just take it, right? Why would you not think, guys, that you would get karma for that? Spirit wants you to protect you. Spirit wants you to protect yourself. So just know, like I said, for this future journey that you come to, 2024 is right around the corner. And I feel like a lot of you have dealt with a lot of moving parts with people in 2023. And I feel like for 2023, God needed to shake up a lot in your life, show you who's who. So in 24, because I told you 2024 is the year of the 8. That is the attainment, that is the wish fulfillment, that is the everything I work hard for coming into my hand. And this is attainment, like in your hand, right? So if some of you have been studying something, next year is going to be the year you graduate in it. If some of you have been going to classes for something, next year is the year that you'll get the accolades or the title or the degree for it. Some of you have been working on things in your life, and next year will be the year that you see the fruition of all the hard work that you did this year, okay? Great things are coming towards you, but I ain't going to give them to you until you realize and you stand up for yourself. I ain't going to give them to you as long as you keep treating the little you, right? I just heard, as long as you keep stunning the little you. So it's almost like, again, guys, I don't know where in life you told yourself that you had to give people the pass who hurt you, because somebody here learned that, right? So Lovely Nobody's like, recognize that. Like, somebody learned to give people passes who hurt them. Who is that, right? High Priestess in the reverse, right? You see, this is you now. Hurt over what you knew what was coming. Hurt over, almost like in this energy of having to back off, just not, I don't feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with a whole lot of people right now. It is cold. It is like a super cold season right now. So I do think a lot of you are dealing with, staying in and around the house, really keeping to yourself. But if you are in this energy, use that time. Use that time to reflect, to learn. Do something for yourself. Nurture yourself a little more. Take longer showers. Do something to where you are in this energy of allowing, right? Not just allowing yourself to. I feel like this is about the Four of Swords. It's like retreating to really understand, like, how a thing happened, right? Ouch, that hurt. Damn, I can't believe that happened, but I understand why it happened. I know that I had a part in it. I know that something about myself is why a thing happened, and I'm okay with it. Even though it hurts, even though it stings, I'm okay with going through this, because I know once I come out of this, I will be much more healed. I'll understand a lot more about myself. I know a lot more about myself, and I'll be able to overcome a lot more because I went through this. I do feel, Lovely Nobody, that you put your life, your energy, your soul, your spirit into the hands of another person. You put it into the hands of another person, meaning you allowed someone to choose for you, right? Someone took away your free will, but you let them. Someone took away your wherewithal to choose for yourself, but you let them, right? So maybe the first time they did it, totally on them. Oh, I just heard fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Same scenario. Some of you allowed yourself to wait and see if somebody really was going to do you dirty. That was already doing you dirty, right? It's like, I need proof. I need to see. I need to go follow them. I need to go through their phone. I need to do, go on social media. I need to make a fake account and da 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 da. It's like, you never needed to do that. You only needed to walk away. The moment that you felt like you needed to do that was the same moment that you needed to walk away. Okay. So know that. One more card for the High Priestess. The Emperor. The Emperor. Ooh, a lot of you are focused on money right now. Focus on like getting in your bag. And I think that some of you are truly ignoring what's going on in your love life right now. You don't want to deal with it. You guys could also have, things that you really need to take care of now. And this situation is kind of hindering what could be going on. In your money sector. So some of you have quickly figured out that, all right, since that is not happening how I want it to in life, I need to be able to just work, focus on work, focus on getting what I need to support myself. Some of you could have came out of something and you guys were living together and now somebody's having to foot the bill on their own. Maybe somebody's having to take care of resources and things on their own. So that could also be happening. I do feel like for a lot of you, I feel like there's someone in your energy, and I'm going to say a masculine energy. It could be male or female. You guys know tarot is very fluid, so it doesn't mean it's a man. It's very a masculine energy that I feel. But some of you, I feel like there is someone that you could reach out to speak to maybe go through your thoughts with. About this situation, organize your thoughts with about this situation. I feel like some of you maybe are having to start over and the need to reach out to someone that can maybe help you find the resources, maybe help you to budget your money and your finances better. Maybe some of you some of this has nothing to do with a relationship, and it could be a career or a job, and we're having to start over in our career or job. This could be needing to reach out to someone that can help you in business, right? I do feel like what's coming towards you is a full manifestation after maybe going through something troublesome, something challenging in your life that you needed to fight through. For some of you, I just heard it. I feel like some of you have always had to put up a fight in situations, but you've never had to fight for yourself. Does that make sense? So it's almost like maybe you had to fight to defend like your position. Maybe you've had to fight to get out of something. Maybe you just got into catty arguments or petty arguments with people in your life. Maybe you have gotten into drama that you just needed, that shouldn't have, right? So without saying there may have been fighting in your life, but what I'm saying is I don't feel like for some of you, you've ever had to fight for yourself. Like, I don't want to deal with you because when I'm around you, you do not make me feel good. I do not want to be around you. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Deborah. Thank you guys for coming in. I don't want to be around you because when I'm around you, you don't make me feel well. It's like somebody needs to stand up for themselves this time in life, right? You need to really say, listen, whatever this was took me so much from myself, took me so outside of myself that I just can no longer, right? I just can no longer allow someone to, turn my yeses into nos, someone to tell me and gaslight me into thinking that I'm insecure when no, you're doing what you're doing. You're lying to me. You're cheating, or you're not being forthcoming with the information that you're giving me. I feel like for some of you guys here, there's somebody that made someone always feel like that their love wasn't enough, right? And that could be another reason why somebody was always maybe entertaining other options. Someone, I feel like for some of you, kind of made you feel like everything I do is just not what they resonate with. I'm not loving this person properly. They make me feel like I'm not giving them what they want. And guys, I'm gonna tell you now, it's all BS. It was total BS, right? Don't allow another person to make you feel like, right, that your yes is not a yes, that the sky is not blue, right? That my hair is not, magenta right now. Some of you know things about yourself, know things for your life, but you allowed another energy, another person, something to come in and change what you believe for you. So I do feel like, lovely nobodies, you've been deceiving yourself into thinking, and I feel like this is for the people who have allowed another person to be their voice, the people who have allowed another person to kind of like run the show of their thoughts, their actions, their words. For you guys, what I will say is for your next journey, you need to trust your own intuition. You need to realize that you put your soul right? Your soul in the hands of a person who did nothing but manipulate it, who did nothing but, and again, you did this seeing this coming. You knew it. You knew it. You knew that they were not truthful. You knew, it's just like, I know that I feel this. I know that something is not right. I know this or this or that. And the moment that you were saying, like, no, 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 God, that's not it. I would never, right? Yes, they did. Yes, they would. And that's exactly what happened here. Now, also for a lot of you were dealing with somebody that was completely out of your league, right? And this is what I mean. And I don't mean this way, I mean that way, this way. These people couldn't even compare. They cannot compare. They were a page compared to you, right? So we got kings and we got queens and empresses and emperors dealing with pages and knights. There's 2 knights and 2 pages in this reading. So for some of you, you know that the person you were dealing with wasn't even on your level of understanding, your level of belief, your level of what you know of for life, right? A lot of them had no real structure, a foundational structure when it came to love. That's why they were very for the moment. That's why they were impulsive with a lot of what they said and a lot of what they did. It's because they didn't have a true foundation. I feel like there was someone on the opposing side. You had a foundation. You knew, and because you have gone through maybe many relationships, or maybe you've seen different kinds of love than the opposing party here, it's like someone knew what it took to make a relationship work. Someone understood and knew that it takes both of us, right? And I'm not saying both of us are perfect, but we can work together and make both of our lives kind of like mesh together if we work together. There was someone here that did not want to do their part. They're like, oh, she got it. Oh, he hasn't. Like, I don't got to do nothing. I don't have to say nothing. I don't got to be better. I don't gotta. Very shaky energy. This person was very unstable. And I feel like for some of you guys, I just heard the dynamics were off in the relationship. And I'm looking at the Pentacles card when I say that. So to the feminine energies that I'm speaking to, I feel like the male energies for some of you in your life, either they made a lot less money than you did, either you're the one with the house, they came to live with you. It's something like that. The dynamics were off. It's almost like a person, according to the world, like, the man should be like the breadwinner, or this is it's like and this is not me saying this, is like somebody what they believe. It's like someone knows that they were the person that was the one bringing stuff in. Like, so let's just say, for example, feminine energies, beautiful as you are, you were the one doing all the work. You were the one taking care of the home, the kids. You were the one making all the money. And then all of a sudden you allowed this page to come in and run the show. You love this page to come in and act like they knew what they were talking about. Act like, they knew how to run life, that they knew how to run the relationship. They were all of a sudden the relationship guru and they knew how to run things. But again, you gave them this power, right? You gave them this power the first time they did what they did, and you gave them the pass. They had the power. They had the microphone then, right? They had the tools that they needed, because then they learned. This person learned. Pages learn. They're students. This person gradually came to a place with you to where they're like, okay, I know how to work them now, right? Especially if you guys took this person back more than once. It's like every time you did that, they calculated, okay, now I know the next time, if this were to happen, how I will handle this. You're very, and I'm saying that because your person was very calculated. They were very, very calculated on how they came towards you. Now, what I will say for a lot of you, I'm not saying that this person did a lot of this with ill will and intent. For some of y'all, this person learned this shit. They learned it because they lived it for so long. Brandy, I feel you, girl. I'm talking to me too. Okay. It's just that sometimes we get so encapsulated with either, and I already said, someone here was there's a lot of passion in this relationship for some of you guys. So I'm not even gonna lie, the sex, the love, the way that they look, the way that they smell, somebody had finesse. Somebody knew how to finesse somebody. They knew what to say. They knew exactly how to say it. They knew what to do to get you to come back, right? To get you to take them back, to get you to even listen to them. But if this is currently happening, guys, this person is going to come back towards you, and they are not, I feel like they are going to come under the guise that they have changed, right? They're going to take action towards you, and they're going to come in and be like, I've seen the error of my ways. I have. I've seen the error of my ways, and I feel like you were right the whole time, and I should have never done you that way. And it was so unfair how I treated you. And it's just like, to use to someone here, it's like, that is BS. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. Okay. Guys, this is the last card we ended with. So I feel like you would be right in that judgment. I already said, you guys, we all have free will. But what I will say for all of you is that we had free will for so long, but I think someone isn't realizing their position in this, meaning, again, I told you guys earlier that a lot of you guys have dismissed your inner child, the inner you, because someone is not realizing here, lovely nobodies, you're not realizing that someone took away your free will. Someone took your free will away to choose what you wanted, whether you could just walk away. Because if you would have just came to me and told me that you wanted to be with another person, I have the free will to now want to leave, right? I can just take my stuff and I can go because I have free will, right? Someone took away someone's free will here a lot. It's like they took your ability to decide whether you still wanted to be in this away from you. And they did it through deception. They did it through hiding things behind your back. They might have even had friends that are like, girl, he's not doing anything. Or guy, like, there's no way that she would ever cheat on you. It's like this person had like a network of fickle friends. And you guys remember earlier, I said someone has fickle friends in their energy. Someone has fickle friends, y'all. And I'm telling you, so it's almost like, in a way and on a level, there might have been a time to where you just were like, oh, I'm just crazy for thinking this, right? I'm just losing my mind. Maybe I'm stressed out. Like, this person had you thinking that you were something that you weren't. You knew the whole time. You knew the whole time. So trust your intuition from now on. Guys, let's get some advice before we go. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel. Again, I told you I'm going to start in 2024. There's a lot of new things coming to the channel. I'll be posting a lot more. Saturday Night Lives are about to be a thing, so I think we're going to keep this going with Saturday Night Live. I think a lot of your ancestors have been giving you downloads already, sending you in downloads, sending you in those little spidey sense feelings, sending you in all of this energy of, hey, 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 hey. Hey, your name is being spoken in rooms that you don't know about, girl, guy. Let me tell you what's going on. A lot of you know how to read people. A lot of you know how to read energy. A lot of you are moving past all of this energy. Chariot is coming to take some of you guys out of here. Chariot is major arcana. It's the divine stepping in and saying, hey, we're wheeling you up out of here. Because this idiot, this person who is manipulating you, or this girl who is manipulating you, you have no idea what this person is saying when you are not looking, baby girl, baby boy. Let's get out of here. So sometimes, guys, rejection is God's protection. Okay. So just know that if you are in this right now, trust me, there's much more that was happening that you don't know about as to why this is happening, right? Almost like God, the universe needed this to happen. Whatever is happening, whatever just happened, whatever is going to happen, they needed it to happen now at this point in time, because had something continued, we would have found out way more. We would have been way more hurt. We would have been in a very much worse situation. So even though this is ugly, trust me, you were being saved from a whole lot more. Understand that. Final message of spirit. Page. Page of Cups, Page of Cups. It's the same card, two different decks, okay? I'm telling you, lover boy, lover girl is coming in with the, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how I could ever have cheated on you. I don't know what came over me. I just can't believe how I can do you that way. All of that coming in. I feel like the advice with that Page of Cups card, because I asked for advice, I feel like one thing you need to really do is nurture yourself. One thing you really need to do is focus on how good you feel, how happy you are, your day-to-day like vibration. Because I feel like you spend a lot of times with somebody just draining your energy and truly mentally, truly just pulling at your energy. Like you were the outlet, they were the plug, and they were plugging into you and plugging into your energy. So now I feel like Spirit's saying, listen, do something fun. Have a little you time. Have a little time to yourself to where you truly are vibrating high. No, nothing and no one is keeping you from seeing you for the loving, beautiful soul that you are. Also, the advice is give yourself grace, right? I do feel like some of you, and I said at the beginning of the reading, you're more mad at yourself for continuing to deal with this person than you are mad at this person. You're more mad, like, shit, I knew that was coming. I saw it the whole time. You're more mad with yourself. And I feel like in that Page of Cups card, they're kind of saying, like, give yourself a little bit of grace. It's okay. You knew it was coming. It's fine. But don't beat yourself up too much, because it could have been a lot worse. And it's like, it's good that you're seeing it now, because now we know that you're going to act on it. Now we know that you're going to do everything in this next journey, your next relationship, in your next dealings with people and situations and choices. You're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to fight for you. Okay. Another card for advice, Spirit. Page of Pentacles, also here twice. Page. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, everything that you learned this year is effective for next year. And I told you guys, a lot of this reading is also about what's coming towards you in 2024. A lot of pages, you got two of the same cards from two different decks on my table, okay? For some of you, it's the two people in the relationship. You guys are mirroring each other's energy, right? So both of you are doing the same thing. If one of you is over in the corner sulking, crying about what we lost, so is the other one, right? If you don't want to be with this person, you need to figure out how to clear that energy out, right? You need to figure out how to stop feeling that way every day over someone that you lost who was just going to do you wrong if you had stayed with them. Right. A lot of you, mirroring energy could be also that someone wants a conversation about clarity, right? I don't know what's going on between us. I don't have any closure. I don't know where we are. I don't know where we stand. And this is for some of you that are still dealing with this person. You haven't said, like, this is over. For you people, I feel like the two of you are mirroring each other. I'm not saying don't have a conversation, because there is a lot of messages coming in. There is a lot of information coming in, and some of it's coming in very quickly and impulsively. I feel like right now, as much as you can, like this Four of Swords energy, like rest, retreat, kind of like think things out before you have a conversation with someone that you might take back. If you know you got a weakness for a person, because I already said it, somebody with this Strength card in the reverse, somebody is somebody's weakness here, right? You know, cutting people off is my weakness, because I don't like to cut people off. I don't like to turn my back on friends, but those friends were stabbing you in the back. And even I'm telling you that because I've been a person that's done that. It's been very hard for me to cut a lot of people off in my life, but they did me wrong. And even when I had to cut them off, I was even upset that I had to do it. And I didn't understand that about myself until I had to go into my own healing and realize, like, wait a minute, why would I be sad to cut someone off who hurt me? Right? So a lot of us maybe have been trained and conditioned in a way to kind of like turn the other cheek and forgive. Sometimes that's okay to do, but for what I'm seeing right here, right now, we've done it so much to where it's almost kept us from really identifying with who we truly are, we really are, with how we really feel. Because I feel like some of you have gotten hurt so much by other people, and you've just given them the past so much that it's like, okay, well, who's coming to say they're sorry to you? Who's coming to help you out? Who's coming to pick you up off the floor? Who's coming to wipe your tears from your eyes? No one. Okay. One more card for the advice, and we're going to tie this reading up. What's the advice for our lovely KNOWbody spirit with all these, the King of Pentacles? You already got the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. So I will say, for a lot of you, I feel like it's already happening. I don't really have to say it. You're in your bag. You focus on your money. You're focused on your stability. You're focused on getting life and doing life. It's okay if we do it alone right now. And for some of you, you do have an energy coming into your life that is much more stable than the ones in the past have been. That is much more, I feel like there's this, you guys are big on honesty and truth in your life right now. You don't want any more liars, because there's been a lot of liars in your past. There's been a lot of deceit, a lot of betrayal. But I feel like whoever is coming towards you now or in the future, guys, this person has a lot of stability, a lot of knowledge about how to make things work. Maybe it's because they've had a lot of practice. So this person could have been married before. This person could also have their own business or their own company. And they also could have a family business, because there's a king and then there's two kids. Well, there's a whole bunch of kids. I do, with all these kids on the table, I do feel like for some of you, you will be in a relationship next year with someone that has kids. So if you have kids, it's almost like there will be a blending of families that comes together possibly next year. I do feel like if that's so, there's possibly an Aries here, or this person could be an earth sign, possibly a Taurus. So Aries or a Taurus, possibly. Heavy on the fixed signs in this reading, heavy on the, there's a Pisces here. I got Leo. The fixed signs are Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So it could be one of those signs. But guys, I do feel like the advice here is to very much focus on what you can focus on when it comes to your family, when it comes to your career. So like the other high vibrational things in your life, or the things that you can make high vibrational in your life. Tap into it, delve into it. This page, these 2 pages with this king do give me this energy of somebody is working their way up, either in a company, working their way up to having their own business, working their way up to have their own stability. So to be able to live in your own home, pay all of your bills. And like I said, some of you have had to separate from this person and move out. Somebody has had to move out possibly. So it's like somebody that's had to almost all the way start over, and that's fine. But a lot of you are focused on that. And I feel like a lot of fruition is going to come from that, because a lot of you are going to figure out who you are, a whole other you that you didn't know resided within you, from having to really do things alone, for having to really fight for things alone, to having to really fight for yourself alone. But I think that some of you, just from the energy I see in these cards, I don't think any of you are complaining. I don't. I feel like a lot of you have realized, have, taken accountability for what you're going through, for your part in it. Because I told you that High Priestess, she kind of kicks herself for, I shouldn't have wasted time, for seeing and not acting on what we saw at the beginning. So, and that's okay. But what I will say is, guys, I think that we learned those lessons, and these lessons in 2024, we're going to use them, because we're going to realize that where we are in life has a lot to do with us. Where we are in life is not so much about what they did to me, or what they did, or how that, that energy came towards me. What was my place in that energy? Where was I when this energy came towards me? What was I doing? What was I thinking? Did I bring this energy towards myself? Did I manifest this energy coming towards me? So guys, really, really figure out what we want, right, from the universe. Figure out the things that we need in life, that we want in life. And I feel like if we focus on those things, right, having those things, not the lack of them, right? I don't have the love that I want. I'm still hurt over past relationships. I'm still hurt over the way my parents treated me when I was young. Maybe those things are true, guys, but healing is our responsibility. So rather than focus on the lack of something, let's start focusing on when we get the thing that we want, how will our life be, right? It's almost like already be in that energy, right? If you want to be the CEO of a company, I don't care if you work at McDonald's, you better walk in there like a CEO every day. You better walk in there and put on your best face, your best, the way that you speak, the way that you walk, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you stand in your confidence, the way that you stand in your power. If you want to be a wife, or if you want to be a husband and you want a relationship that's healthy, you need to get up and you need to act like one every day. You don't know who or where or how you're going to meet this person if you haven't met your person yet. But what I'm saying is, for the things that we want, it's like already call that energy in by being in that energy. Yes, this might require for you to be a tiny bit delusional in a way, right? But that's the way that you manifest. And I feel like I said this in the last video. I think even the Bible says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, right? Trusting in something that you cannot see, right? Delusion. You need to be delusional in a way, and tell yourself, I'm my most abundant. I have more money, than I can count. My bank account is overflowing. Money attracts to me. Money trusts me. I have a loving, healthy relationship with my person. My divine feminine or my divine masculine is coming towards me. They're attracted to me right now. You have to manifest through the way that you speak, as well as the way that you think, because the universe understands all of it, right? The universe understands all of it, because no matter what you say, it comes out in your energy. Whatever comes out in your energy is what the universe will go with or go by. So I feel like rather than focus on the lack of things in our life, right? Let's focus on what our life will be like when those things come to us, okay? That could be through affirmations, guys. That could be through things that we tell ourselves. A lot of you need to get onto nature. You need to get near some trees. You need to get grounded. You need to get centered. And so even if you live in an apartment building, go to a park this weekend. Go to a park soon. Go somewhere to where you can get into the elements and you can really connect with source, right? That will help a lot of you, because I do feel like a lot of you aren't really going anywhere right now. You're not really hanging out. People might call you to go do stuff, and maybe you'll tell them like, I'm coming, but you don't come. You're very much in this hibernation energy, and that's okay. But what are we doing with that energy, right? It's one thing to just stay home and not talk to anybody and be in bed all day and just, be a hermit. But if we're going to be a hermit, it's like while we're in that hermit season, we're learning something, right? We're either writing, if you are creative, like write some stuff down, write your feelings down. Those feelings and those things that we write down could turn into songs, could turn into books, could turn into, motivational speaking. Do something with the energy that you have right now, right? For your next journey, guys, I feel like a lot of you are going to have the love of your life next year. And I feel like it's going to be because the universe, God, source, your gang, right? They watch how you fought through hell, high water, not trusting yourself, dealing with adverse energies, how you came up out of that, and how you worked that whole system after you came out of that. Spirit does see you trusting yourself more. Spirit does see you really putting energy. Some of you are about to read. I just heard like a whole revamp. Some of you are about to change your hair. Some of you are about to change like the way that your home or your apartment or your house looks. And you're about to move furniture around. It's like you guys need a shift, right? So whatever you can do to shift your physical space, do that, because it's going to raise your vibration. Okay. Whatever you can do in your creative space that takes you out of thinking about this and feeling, either down or low or adverse in any way about what's going on in your life. Do something to get you out of that energy. Okay. So guys, these are the messages that I have for this Saturday Night Live with the Ancestors reading. We will come back next Saturday again and do this again. I don't know what time it's going to be, but guys, until the next reading, love on yourselves, trust your intuition. Again, I call you guys KNOWbodies because you just know what you know. Know what you know without knowing. You don't know how you know what you know. You just do. Trust those feelings that you get. Trust those little spidey senses that you get. And if you don't know how to figure them out, reach out to someone. Reach out to me. I don't always if you guys want to reach out to me with a question, my email is in the description box. But guys, just really get into this energy and practice trusting you. Practice trusting yourself, right? The moment that you inquire, that you ask about something, whatever first came in is right. Whatever you first saw, because everything after that is like your ego telling yourself, like, oh well, I don't really know them like that. How can I? You walk into a room and all of a sudden you walk in, it's like, oh, there's something wrong with that guy right there, right? It's like on a plain level, it would just be like, you don't even know this person, but guys, some of us have inner information and we have insider information, and sometimes our frequencies just know when something is off. What I'm saying is to trust those feelings that you get and do your best, do your due diligence on maybe figuring out exactly what it is, right? Because I feel like that's the way that you really work with your spirits, and spirits will really see that you're very, very interested in becoming more aligned with your spiritual self. But that only comes through trusting yourself and standing in your power, standing confident, not letting anyone tell you who you are, not letting anyone telling you what you're not either. Okay. So guys, again, my information is in the description box of this video. Hit me up if you need me. Hit us up on Instagram at LovelyKnowbody. Follow us. And thank you so much. I love you all so very much. And until the next reading, Lovely Knowbody out. Have an amazing night, guys.